Perform dismantling clutch assembly, cleaning and inspecting parts. Hello, my name is Charumati. In this module, we are going to perform dismantling clutch assembly, cleaning and inspecting parts. At the end of this exercise, you will be able to locate the clutch in vehicle, dismantle clutch from vehicle, identify the parts of a clutch assembly, clean the clutch parts, check for defects in clutch parts. Now let us take a look at the equipment, materials and tools required.
Tools or instruments. Trainees Toolkit 1 set. Center punch 10 cm 1 number. Circlip pliers 15 cm expanding type 1 number. Micrometer outside 0 to 25 mm, 25 to 50. Clutch jig 1 number. Torque wrench 5 to 35 Nm, 12 to 68 Nm and 50 to 225 Nm 1 number. Feeler gauge 20 blades, metric 1 number. Oil can 0.5 or 0.25 liter capacity 1 number. Cleaning tray 45 into 30 cm 1 number. Bearing puller screw powered or hydraulic powered with attachments max spread 80, 200 and 300 mm 1 number. Puller screw powered to gap with bearing puller 1 number. Vehicle workshop manual 1 number. Dial gauge or dial indicator with magnetic base 1 number. Aligning arbors 1 number. Equipment or machineries. Vehicle 1 number. Materials. Soap oil. Grease. Kerosene. Bunny yen cloth. Gear oil SAE 90. As you accelerate in your car, a clutch system is engaged to transfer power between the engine's crankshaft and the transmission. If the power was consistently moving to the transmission, the wheels would always be propelling the car forward. So, it needs a component to allow the engine's power to disengage from the rest of the powertrain, allowing a person to stay in control of the vehicle's speed. Whether it is an automatic transmission or a manual gearbox, clutches serve the same purpose: it to give you control of your car for accelerating, decelerating, and stopping. Task 1. Locate the clutch in vehicle. The integral connection between the flywheel and gearbox is facilitated by the clutch in a vehicle's transmission system. While clutches might be in other places, they're always found in a transmission. For a manual transmission clutch, it's positioned between the engine's crankshaft and the transmission housing on an input shaft inside the bell housing. In an automatic transmission, a series of clutches are located inside the transaxle assembly. Task 2. Dismantle the clutch assembly from vehicle. Start by marking with some paint the position of the clutch cover and flywheel as shown. While resetting, this mark will be aligned to ensure the original position of the clutch cover and the flywheel so that the balancing of the flywheel and clutch cover does not get disturbed. Next, remove the locking wire from the set screws on the clutch cover mounting. Count the total number of set screws. Doing these steps in order helps make sure you put the clutch parts back together exactly as they were. Task 3. Dismantling clutch assembly. Start by marking the position where the pressure plate and clutch cover are in relation to each other. Then, place the clutch assembly on the clutch jig, making sure to align the slots on the clutch jig with the thrust pads seat on the pressure plate. Compress the spring cups by the clutch jig. After that, loosen the pressure pads mounting screw and remove the pressure pads as shown. Finish by releasing the load from the spring cups. Doing these steps one after the other helps take apart the clutch parts in a careful and controlled way. Next, take off the pressure plate, springs, clutch cover assembly, and the pressure pads from the clutch jig. Loosen the mounting set screws of the retaining plate and remove the retaining plate. Then, loosen the mounting set screws holding the clutch finger bracket and take off the clutch fingers, brackets, and eccentric pin. Task 4. Identify the parts of a clutch assembly. Use the aligning arbor and clutch jig dismantle the clutch pieces. Clutch cover, flywheel, mounting set screw, pilot bearing, shaft spline, clutch plate, pegs, aligning arbor, drive shaft. Task 5. Clean the clutch parts. Clean the parts of the clutch, pressure plate, face plate, clutch plate, spring, withdrawal plate, release bearing, release lever and pilot bearing, etc. with kerosene and then dry and clean with a cloth. Task 6. Check for defects in clutch parts. Inspect by assessing the clutch plate for various indicators, including lining wear, burning marks, loose rivets, broken springs, cracks in linings, and wear in spline. Following which, examine the pressure plate and face plate for radial heat cracks, wear, and taper. Look at the springs and see if there are any cracks. Also, use a spring compression tester to measure the free length of the springs and compare it with the specifications for accuracy. Check the wear of fingers and also look closely at both the pilot bearing and releasing bearing for any signs of wear, pitting, or burn markings. Check the withdrawal plate for wear. Replace the defective parts as guided in the manual. Finish the check by looking at the withdrawal plate for any signs of wear. Replace the defective parts as guided in the manual. Doing this careful examination makes sure the whole clutch assembly is thoroughly evaluated and you can replace any worn or damaged parts as needed.
We have come to the end of the exercise. Let us have a recap on what we have learned in this module. We have learned to locate the clutch in vehicle, dismantle clutch from vehicle, identify the parts of a clutch assembly, clean the clutch parts, check for defects in clutch parts. Thus, we have learned to perform dismantling clutch assembly, cleaning and inspecting its parts. Hope you have a clear understanding of this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor. Thank you.